The rise of the Malwa Sultanate, the story of Dilawar Khan. In the early 15th century, the Indian subcontinent was a tapestry of myriad kingdoms, each vying for power, wealth, and dominance. Among these, the Delhi Sultanate stood as a formidable force, exerting control over much of northern India. However, the relentless ambitions of various regional powers and the internal strife within the Sultanate itself set the stage for the emergence of new, independent states. One such state was the Malwa Sultanate, founded by a remarkable man named Dilawar Khan in 1401. The tumultuous beginnings. Dilawar Khan's story begins in the heartland of central India, an area rich with history and strategic importance. Born into a world of chaos and opportunity, Dilawar Khan served as a governor under the Delhi Sultanate, overseeing the central Indian region of Malwa. This area, characterized by its fertile plains and strategic location, had long been a prize for ambitious rulers. As the 14th century drew to a close, the Delhi Sultanate was weakened by internal conflicts and external threats, providing an opening for bold leaders to carve out their own territories. Dilawar Khan, sensing the shifting tides of power, began to distance himself from the ailing sultanate. His ambitions were not born merely from personal greed, but from a vision of creating a stable and prosperous realm free from the turmoil of Delhi's court intrigues. He garnered the support of local chieftains and the populace, who were weary of the constant warfare and instability. The promise of a new, independent state under a capable and just ruler resonated deeply with the people of Malwa. Establishing the Malwa Sultanate. In 1401, Dilawar Khan declared his independence from the Delhi Sultanate, establishing the Malwa Sultanate with its capital at Dha. His ascent to power was not without challenges. The declaration of independence was a bold move that invited the ire of Delhi's rulers, who were unwilling to relinquish control over such a vital region without a fight. Despite the looming threat, Dilawar Khan displayed remarkable statesmanship and military acumen. He fortified his capital and strengthened his army, preparing for the inevitable confrontation. His charisma and vision attracted a loyal following, including talented generals and administrators who were instrumental in consolidating his rule. The initial years were marked by a series of confrontations with the Delhi Sultanate's forces. Dilawar Khan's strategic brilliance and the support of his people ensured his victories. Each triumph not only solidified his control over Malwa but also enhanced his reputation as a capable and just ruler. The struggle for legitimacy. Dilawar Khan's early reign was marked by a series of battles against the forces of the Delhi Sultanate. These confrontations were fierce, testing the mettle of the nascent Malwa Sultanate. However, Dilawar Khan's strategic brilliance and the support of his people ensured his victories. Each triumph not only solidified his control over Malwa but also enhanced his reputation as a capable and just ruler. To further legitimize his rule, Dilawar Khan embarked on a series of administrative and infrastructural reforms. He established a well-organized bureaucracy, ensuring efficient governance and justice. Trade and agriculture flourished under his rule, bringing prosperity to his subjects. The capital city of Dha was transformed into a vibrant cultural and economic hub, attracting scholars, artists, and merchants from across the region. The cultural renaissance. One of Dilawar Khan's most enduring legacies was the cultural renaissance that blossomed under his patronage. The Malwa Sultanate became a beacon of art, architecture, and learning. Dilawar Khan was a connoisseur of the arts, and he encouraged the flourishing of literature, music, and painting. His court was adorned with poets and scholars, whose works enriched the cultural tapestry of Malwa. The architecture of the Malwa Sultanate reflected a blend of indigenous styles and Persian influences, creating a unique and enduring legacy. Magnificent mosques, palaces, and gardens were constructed, showcasing the grandeur of Dilawar Khan's vision. The Jama Masjid in Mandu, with its intricate designs and imposing structure, stands as a testament to the architectural brilliance of the era. The challenges of succession. As Dilawar Khan grew older, the question of succession loomed large. He had established a stable and prosperous state, but the future of the Malwa Sultanate depended on a smooth transition of power. His son, Alp Khan, was groomed to succeed him, but the path to the throne was fraught with intrigue and rivalry. Alp Khan's ascension was contested by factions within the court, each vying for influence and power. Dilawar Khan's death in 1406 plunged the Sultanate into a period of uncertainty. Alp Khan, however, proved to be a capable ruler, continuing his father's policies of administrative reform and cultural patronage. Under his reign, the Malwa Sultanate maintained its prosperity and stability. The legacy of Dilawar Khan. Dilawar Khan's reign marked the beginning of a new chapter in the history of central India. His vision, leadership, and dedication to his people laid the foundation for a strong and enduring state. The Malwa Sultanate, under his successors, continued to flourish for over a century, leaving an indelible mark on the region's history. Dilawar Khan's legacy is not merely one of political and military success, but also of cultural and social enrichment. His patronage of the arts and commitment to justice and good governance created a legacy that transcended his lifetime. The story of Dilawar Khan and the rise of the Malwa Sultanate is a testament to the power of vision, leadership, and the enduring impact of a just and capable ruler. The enduring influence of Malwa. The Malwa Sultanate continued to play a significant role in the regional politics of India long after Dilawar Khan's time. The strategic location of Malwa made it a coveted prize for successive empires, including the Mughal Empire, which eventually absorbed the Sultanate into its vast dominion. However, the cultural and architectural contributions of the Malwa Sultanate endured, influencing the subsequent developments in the region. The blending of Persian and indigenous architectural styles in Malwa became a hallmark of later Mughal architecture. The emphasis on literature, music, and the arts fostered a rich cultural milieu that persisted through the centuries. The legacies of poets and scholars who thrived under Dilawar Khan's patronage continued to inspire future generations. The administrative reforms of Dilawar Khan. One of the key factors that contributed to the stability and prosperity of the Malwa Sultanate was the comprehensive administrative reforms implemented by Dilawar Khan. Understanding the importance of efficient governance, he focused on creating a robust administrative framework that could sustain the Sultanate's growth. Establishing a bureaucracy. Dilawar Khan recognized that a well-structured bureaucracy was essential for effective governance. He established a centralized administration with clearly defined roles and responsibilities. The bureaucracy was organized into various departments, each overseeing different aspects of governance such as revenue collection, military affairs, justice, and public works. He appointed competent officials based on merit rather than lineage or favoritism. This meritocratic approach ensured that the administration was efficient and capable of addressing the needs of the populace. Dilawar Khan's emphasis on meritocracy also helped in curbing corruption and nepotism, which were rampant in many contemporary states. Revenue reforms. A stable and predictable revenue system was crucial for the Sultanate's economic stability. Dilawar Khan introduced several reforms to streamline revenue collection and ensure fairness. He conducted a thorough survey of agricultural lands to assess their productivity accurately. Based on this assessment, he implemented a standardized tax system that was proportional to the land's yield. These reforms not only increased the state's revenue but also alleviated the burden on farmers. By ensuring that taxes were fair and predictable, Dilawar Khan fostered a sense of stability and trust among the agrarian community. The increased revenue was invested in public works and infrastructure projects, further contributing to the prosperity of the Sultanate. Military reforms. Recognizing the importance of a strong military, Dilawar Khan undertook significant reforms to modernize and strengthen his army. He introduced a standing army, reducing the Sultanate's reliance on feudal levies and mercenaries. This professional army was well-trained and disciplined, capable of defending the Sultanate against external threats and maintaining internal order. Dilawar Khan also invested in improving the military infrastructure. Fortifications were strengthened, and new forts were constructed at strategic locations. The capital city of was fortified with robust walls and watchtowers, making it a formidable stronghold. Judicial reforms. Justice was a cornerstone of Dilawar Khan's administration. He established a comprehensive judicial system to ensure that disputes were resolved fairly and efficiently. Courts were set up in major towns and cities, staffed by qualified judges and legal experts. The legal code was codified, providing clear guidelines for resolving disputes and administering justice. Dilawar Khan himself was known for his commitment to justice. He often held court, listening to grievances and dispensing justice personally. His reputation as a fair and just ruler earned him the respect and loyalty of his subjects, further solidifying his rule. The cultural and intellectual flourishing. Dilawar Khan's reign was not just marked by administrative efficiency and military strength, but also by a vibrant cultural and intellectual renaissance. The Malwa Sultanate became a hub of artistic and scholarly activity, attracting talent from across the region. Patronage of the arts. Dilawar Khan was a patron of the arts, and his court became a haven for poets, painters, and musicians. He encouraged the creation of literature in both Persian and local languages, fostering a rich literary tradition. The court poets composed verses celebrating the beauty of nature, the virtues of justice, and the grandeur of the Sultanate. Music and dance also flourished under his patronage. Court musicians and dancers performed regularly, entertaining the nobility and the common people alike. The fusion of Persian and indigenous musical traditions gave rise to a unique and enchanting style that became synonymous with the Malwa Sultanate. Architectural marvels. The architectural legacy of Dilawar Khan's reign is perhaps one of the most visible testaments to his vision and patronage. He commissioned the construction of numerous buildings, including mosques, palaces, and gardens. These structures showcased a blend of Persian, Afghan, and indigenous architectural styles, creating a distinctive and enduring legacy. One of the most notable architectural achievements of Dilawar Khan's reign was the Jama Masjid in Mandu. This grand mosque, with its intricate designs and imposing structure, became a symbol of the Sultanate's prosperity and cultural richness. The mosque's large prayer hall, adorned with beautiful arches and domes, exemplified the architectural brilliance of the era. Intellectual pursuits. The Malwa Sultanate under Dilawar Khan became a center of intellectual activity. Scholars from various fields, including philosophy, science, and medicine, were welcomed at his court. The Sultanate's libraries were filled with manuscripts and books, making it a repository of knowledge and learning. The promotion of education was a key aspect of Dilawar Khan's vision. Schools and madrasas were established to provide education to both the elite and the common people. This emphasis on education ensured the development of a knowledgeable and skilled populace, capable of contributing to the Sultanate's prosperity. The challenges of external threats. While Dilawar Khan's reign was marked by internal stability and cultural flourishing, it was not without its challenges. The Malwa Sultanate faced constant threats from neighboring states and external invaders. Dilawar Khan's ability to navigate these challenges was a testament to his strategic acumen and leadership. The Delhi Sultanate's response. The declaration of independence by Dilawar Khan did not go unnoticed by the Delhi Sultanate. The rulers of Delhi, determined to reassert their control over Malwa, launched several military campaigns to subdue the rebellious governor. These campaigns resulted in a series of battles, each testing the resolve and strength of the Malwa Sultanate. Dilawar Khan's strategic brilliance and the loyalty of his troops ensured that he emerged victorious in these confrontations. His ability to anticipate the enemy's moves and his innovative military tactics were instrumental in securing his victories. These triumphs not only solidified his control over Malwa but also enhanced his reputation as a formidable ruler. Neighboring rivalries. The rise of the Malwa Sultanate also attracted the attention of neighboring states, each eager to expand their territories. The Sultanates of Gujarat and the Deccan, in particular, viewed Malwa as a potential rival and a valuable prize. Diplomatic maneuvering and occasional skirmishes characterized the relations between these states. Dilawar Khan skillfully navigated these rivalries through a combination of diplomacy and military strength. He formed alliances with some neighboring states while maintaining a strong defense against potential aggressors. His ability to balance diplomacy and military preparedness ensured the Sultanate's survival and growth. The legacy of Dilawar Khan. Dilawar Khan's reign marked the beginning of a new chapter in the history of Central India. His vision, leadership, and dedication to his people laid the foundation for a strong and enduring state. The Malwa Sultanate, under his successors, continued to flourish for over a century, leaving an indelible mark on the region's history. A just and capable ruler. Dilawar Khan's legacy is not merely one of political and military success, but also of cultural and social enrichment. His patronage of the arts and commitment to justice and good governance created a legacy that transcended his lifetime. He was remembered as a just and capable ruler who cared deeply for his subjects and worked tirelessly to ensure their well-being. Cultural and architectural contributions. The cultural and architectural contributions of Dilawar Khan's reign continued to influence the region long after his death. The blending of Persian and indigenous architectural styles in Malwa became a hallmark of later Mughal architecture. The emphasis on literature, music, and the arts fostered a rich cultural milieu that persisted through the centuries. The legacies of poets and scholars who thrived under Dilawar Khan's patronage continued to inspire future generations. The architectural marvels of the Malwa Sultanate, including the Jama Masjid and the palaces of Mandu, stood as enduring symbols of the Sultanate's grandeur and cultural richness. The succession and continued prosperity. As Dilawar Khan grew older, the question of succession loomed large. He had established a stable and prosperous state, but the future of the Malwa Sultanate depended on a smooth transition of power. His son, Alp Khan, was groomed to succeed him, but the path to the throne was fraught with intrigue and rivalry. Alp Khan's ascension. Alp Khan's ascension was contested by factions within the court, each vying for influence and power. Dilawar Khan's death in 1406 plunged the Sultanate into a period of uncertainty. Alp Khan, however, proved to be a capable ruler, continuing his father's policies of administrative reform and cultural patronage. Under his reign, the Malwa Sultanate maintained its prosperity and stability. Alp Khan's reign saw the continuation of the cultural and intellectual flourishing initiated by his father. He patronized poets, artists, and scholars, ensuring that the court remained a vibrant center of cultural activity. The architectural legacy also continued, with new buildings and monuments adding to the Sultanate's grandeur. Challenges and resilience. Alp Khan faced several challenges during his reign, including external threats and internal dissent. The neighboring sultanates and regional powers continued to view Malwa as a valuable prize, leading to occasional conflicts and skirmishes. However, Alp Khan's strategic acumen and military strength ensured that the Sultanate remained resilient and strong. Internal dissent was also a challenge, with factions within the court vying for power and influence. Alp Khan addressed these challenges through a combination of diplomacy and assertive governance. His ability to maintain stability and unity within the court was crucial in ensuring the continued prosperity of the Sultanate. The Golden Age of the Malwa Sultanate. The Malwa Sultanate under Dilawar Khan and his successors experienced what can be described as a golden age. This period was marked by political stability, economic prosperity, and cultural flourishing. The Sultanate became a beacon of learning, art, and architecture, attracting talent from across the region and beyond. Economic prosperity. The economic prosperity of the Malwa Sultanate was driven by several factors, including its strategic location, fertile lands, and efficient administration. The region's fertile plains supported robust agricultural production, providing a stable food supply and generating surplus for trade. Trade was another crucial component of the Sultanate's economy. The strategic location of Malwa made it a hub of trade routes connecting northern and southern India. Merchants from across the subcontinent and beyond flocked to the Sultanate, bringing with them goods, ideas, and wealth. The bustling markets of the and Mandu became centers of commerce, contributing to the region's prosperity. Cultural flourishing. The cultural flourishing of the Malwa Sultanate was a testament to the patronage of its rulers and the creative spirit of its people. The court became a haven for poets, painters, musicians, and scholars, fostering a rich and diverse cultural milieu. The blending of Persian and indigenous traditions created a unique and vibrant cultural tapestry. Literature thrived under the patronage of the Sultanate's rulers. Poets composed verses in Persian and local languages, celebrating the beauty of nature, the virtues of justice, and the grandeur of the Sultanate. The literary works produced during this period continue to be cherished as classics of Indian literature. Music and dance also flourished, with court musicians and dancers performing regularly. The fusion of Persian and indigenous musical traditions gave rise to a unique and enchanting style. The royal court became a center of musical innovation, attracting talent from across the region. Architectural marvels. The architectural legacy of the Malwa Sultanate is one of its most enduring contributions. The rulers of Malwa, starting with Dilawar Khan, commissioned the construction of numerous buildings that showcased a blend of Persian, Afghan, and indigenous architectural styles. The Jama Masjid in Mandu is one of the most notable architectural achievements of the period. This grand mosque, with its intricate designs and imposing structure, became a symbol of the Sultanate's prosperity and cultural richness. The mosque's large prayer hall, adorned with beautiful arches and domes, exemplified the architectural brilliance of the era. The palaces of Mandu, with their beautiful courtyards, gardens, and intricate designs, also stand as testament to the Sultanate's architectural legacy. These palaces were not only centers of royal residence but also hubs of cultural and artistic activity. The decline of the Malwa Sultanate. The golden age of the Malwa Sultanate, however, was not to last forever. The region's prosperity and strategic importance made it a target for powerful neighboring states. The rise of the Mughal Empire in the 16th century brought new challenges and threats to the Sultanate. Mughal conquests. The Mughal Empire, under the leadership of Akbar the Great, embarked on a series of conquests to expand its territory. The rich and strategically located Malwa Sultanate was a coveted prize for the ambitious Mughal emperor. In 1561, Akbar's forces, led by his trusted general Adham Khan, launched an invasion of Malwa. The invasion was met with fierce resistance from the forces of the Malwa Sultanate. However, the superior military strength and strategic brilliance of the Mughal army proved overwhelming. The capital city of the fell to the Mughals, and the Sultanate was absorbed into the Mughal Empire. The end of an era. The fall of the Malwa Sultanate marked the end of an era. The region, now under Mughal control, became an important part of the vast Mughal Empire. The legacy of the Malwa Sultanate, however, continued to influence the region's culture, architecture, and society. The blending of Persian and indigenous architectural styles that characterized the Malwa Sultanate influenced later Mughal architecture. The emphasis on literature, music, and the arts fostered a rich cultural milieu that persisted through the centuries. The legacies of poets, artists, and scholars who thrived under the patronage of the Malwa Sultanate continued to inspire future generations. The enduring legacy. The story of Dilawar Khan and the rise of the Malwa Sultanate is a testament to the power of vision, leadership, and the enduring impact of a just and capable ruler. Dilawar Khan's dedication to his people, his administrative brilliance, and his patronage of the arts created a legacy that transcended his lifetime. The Malwa Sultanate's contributions to architecture, literature, music, and governance continue to be celebrated as integral parts of India's rich cultural heritage. The story of the Malwa Sultanate serves as a reminder of the region's historical significance and the enduring impact of visionary leadership. In the annals of history, Dilawar Khan's name is etched as a ruler who dared to dream of a prosperous and independent state. His legacy lives on in the magnificent structures, the timeless poetry, and the rich cultural traditions that continue to inspire and captivate generations.